Okay, sidestepping. I really feel like sidestepping should have its own video, like this video. Hello people of the internet and fellow Sparking Zero players. Mar is back with another tips and tricks video for Sparking Zero, and today I'm showing you why sidestepping
He needs some milk!
is the best defensive option you have before getting hit. Now you heard me say in the last video that sidestepping deserves its own video, and that's what I'm showing you now. I'm showing you the best ways to bait your enemies, get around them, and even counter the most deadly move in this game, the Dragon Homing Rush. And this is all going to be done using sidesteps. So let's get into it. Now wait, before we do anything, the very first thing you are going to want to do is take off guard assist. Why? I'm glad you asked. The reason why is because you cannot sidestep and guard at the same time. And in this game, if you have guard assist on, somebody's about to hit you and then, oh, the game guards for you. Now you can't sidestep. So you're going to guard when you want to sidestep, when you really want to sidestep instead of guard. So you're going to take that shit off. Now let's get into the first tip. So first off, let me explain why hitting sidesteps regular doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work is because if you're punching someone in sidestep, you step outward when you want to step around your opponent. When you step outward, you are still in front of your opponent doing no damage, just punching him while he is guarding. But what you want to do is step in to close the gap between you and him by as much as possible, then sidestep, which will make you end up behind the opponent every time. And trust me, this is just the beginning of what sidesteps can do.
Got him!
Now what's the use of sidestepping though? Listen up. Sidestepping always gets you behind your opponent without having to use any key. You see how when I teleport mid-combo to get behind the opponent, I'm using key, and it's not a little bit either. They phantom taxed it. That's half a bar. What the hell? Sidestep, you just get behind them without having to use any key at all, and you can catch an unsuspecting enemy lacking. Now look, right? This side-by-side comparison is here to show you what the backstep looks like. Why am I showing you this? I'm glad you asked. I'm showing you this because each character does a backstep when close and performing a super or ultimate move. This is important because let's say someone is in their sparking. Obviously, they're trying to get their ultimate off. So if you ever see someone in their sparking and you know you need to look out for their ultimate, sometimes they'll get desperate and try to throw their sparking ultimate out. So a kind of heads up is seeing your opponent do a backdash, backstep, backflip before performing their ult. So then you can realize, oh, okay, this is their ult, this is what they're about to do. And you kind of already have your block or your dodge ready before he even does that so that you can be ready for this move. Not only that, because you know that you're going to backstep every time you do a move, you could also backstep prior to doing it, or you can also fight, backstep, jump in, then fake like you're going to do a super. Maybe they might catch on and think that's just what you're going to do, and you could really juke out your opponent, making them think that you're going to do your ult when the whole time you're not. So here's an easy move you can use to quickly get the advantage off in a fight off rip. So we already know fighting from the back is the best option. Surely I don't need to tell you that. But getting behind your opponent before they even know what's happening, this only works when your player is on the ground, because you're going to be using the momentum from jumping combined with your forward step to get behind your opponent and then stepping in to close the distance and start fighting to deal damage. This is really going to be good for the opening in the match because, like I said, this only works when your player is on the ground and a lot of the fighting happens in the air. So in the beginning of the match, you guys are already on the ground. You can already use this move to step in, jump, and then get behind them and then deal damage before they even know.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Does your opponent always hit you with a Dragon Rush?
Yeah!
Do you have little to no time to counter this?
Yeah!
Are you tired of it?
Yeah!
Well, let me tell you how to counter it. So if you're going against someone that can Dragon Rush you, the minute they Dragon Rush and arrive to you, sidestep. Don't sidestep too early. I suggest waiting for them to land and the Dragon Rush to finish and then sidestep. Because if you sidestep too early, you just waste your sidestep. And now they have free damage. So don't be intimidated by their Dragon Rush just because they're behind you. While we are on the topic of Dragon Rush, let's say you're the one to Dragon Rush. People have a lot of different ways to counter this. So one may be perception. If you see that's how your opponent is countering the Dragon Rush, then step in and sidestep to get them behind them. See how I baited him into thinking that I'm gonna attack him? Now I got him posing like he's trying to take an Instagram picture. Alright, so let's get into the best moment to use the sidesteps. There's a moment after a revenge counter where everything resets. Nobody is in control, all momentum is killed, and it's up to either you or the person attacking to make the call. I like to call this the rock, paper, scissors phase. So during this phase, I don't know why, but the opponent likes to perform perception, which is countered by sidestepping. But if they decide to attack, that counters the sidestep. And if they decide to wait for your action, it may counter the sidestep. But watch this. They almost always decide to perception. I have no clue why, I'm gonna be honest. So sidestepping is going to counter this every time. And this works a lot because the sidestep always looks like you're going to attack when you aren't. So that baits them to hold their perception. And then when you don't get caught by their perception, you just sidestep and get around them. And now you're in control, and that's how you get the advantage every time.
These broads on me, round up the cars on me, take charge on me, 2 SLRs on me. I'm just here articulating all that I have calculated. Got these bitches speculating, we manipulating.